This is Tuna on Toast.
1995, 97. Cheshire Cat, Dude Ranch, Enema of the State, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, then the Blink record.
Which, by the way, I have friends just now getting that title, the Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
No.
Like, I'm sure you got it right away. Most people, though, they're like, what does that mean? Take off your pants and belt? Like, they don't get it. Yeah.
I remember, and I think you told me this, it was between Take Off Your Pants and Jacket and the Diarrhea of Anne Frank.
I was one of them. There's also Diarrhea de Janeiro and Vasectomy, Vasecto You.
My question is, and I didn't understand this back at that time. Of course, if you're a musician, you're doing well. It's fun as hell. But there is a lot of work that goes into it, from the touring, creating, getting along with a team of people. You guys were going every 2 freaking years, man.
Yeah.
Every 2 years, and it did not stop. And people, whether it's a radio station in the middle of nowhere tugging at you to come by, playing radio shows, your own tour, maintaining relationships. Looking back, do you wish you would spread it out as a team a little more, or was that the thing to do then?
It's hard to say. That's the thing to do then. And I remember being lost in the cycle of every album feels like it's your last, because you don't really...
Well, you don't trust, you don't believe that it's...
Well, it's art. You're only as good as your newest idea. As you know, the entertainment industry changes on a dime, and it's like, 80s rock bands were great until Nirvana showed up, and with Blink, you all come from such modest places. So when you're at a place that's successful, it's pretty scary. You're like, we don't want to fuck this up. And so you don't want to ever take a break. You want to keep trying. You're so scared to lose it. And it does beat you down. I remember when I first quit the band, it was, we had our record out, and like my daughter was 2 years old, but I was gone for all 2 years of that, and they were starting right back up again. I was like, I can't do this anymore. And I snapped. My family wasn't able to keep up with that, and I think a lot of people are like that. But also at that time, the only way to be a band was that way. Now it's like, oh my God, you got all this digital shit. You can make short films, pay-per-view events. I mean, there's so many things you could do now that's different. But back then, it's like people can't get your songs on Spotify or something, so you have to go play the radio show. And if you don't, someone else will. And so you're constantly battling like taking a break for your sanity.
So it's hard for you as a person, a creator who comes from a certain background, to say no, because you believe if you said no, someone will stop asking.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Wow,
and that's
man.
how, I think that's kind of how we all work in the entertainment industry, unfortunately.
Right.
But I've also learned that, if you create art and you do it really well, and you do it with the right intention, and you stick with it, it will come to you. It will find its place, and it will work. It might not be what you thought, or it might not be giant really quickly, but it will work. And I just think we're all so consumed, and I understand why. We're all consumed with being really big. We're all consumed with like being a huge success. But what's successful about being really exhausted and away from your family, and not getting along with your bandmates, and not having a real life? To somebody that has a smaller house, doing art that they really love, but they're with their kids in the park every day laughing. Go, which one's successful?
Right.
So I think it's really one of those things where we have to kind of keep doing these checks on our heart, like what's best for us as a human being.
Hope you enjoyed. Now hit that subscribe button. And for more Tuna on Toast, listen wherever you get your podcasts.